Are you thinking about selling your home but not sure whether fall is the time to go to market? Well, we're going to tell you why fall might make perfect sense for you and your family. You're going to want to watch this video. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Jackie Othen, your Toronto Realtor, and if you're looking to stay on top of the latest and greatest in real estate updates, you want to hit the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to turn that bell on for notifications. We're talking about all things real estate here, so follow us. To sell or to not sell right now? Well, I'm going to give you some tips on things to think about if you are on the fence about whether to sell this fall or whether you want to hold off till spring. The first thing I'm going to tell you is there's certainty right now. What we know right now are what the prices are doing, what the days on the market are doing, and we know that the market, while it's in a little bit of a lull, and there's been a significant decline already, we've absorbed a significant amount of that loss already in values. So we're sitting at almost a plateau where we've seen the values hold. The days on market are continuing to hold stagnant and long. That's the reality of usually the fall. Compounded by the recent rate hike, it's no surprise that it's taking longer to sell. But the reality is, you know what you know today, and we just don't know what's around the corner. Every year at this time of year, clients ask me, is it better to hold off till the spring or sell right now? And my question is always right back at them, what is the reason that you're actually planning to sell? Because if you're planning to sell in the spring and we start to see a recovery in the markets and a pickup, a natural uptick, which we see every year in the springtime, the reality is wherever you're going, what you're buying next is going to be more expensive. The market by default will be a little bit more aggressive, and you're going to have to be able to get out there and be the first one out to see something. So now in the fall, you've got time to look at properties, you've got time to add in a financial condition, an inspection condition, and really do things at your pace. And I'm going to say fall is where all the best deals, if you're buying, are to be had, bar none. Number two, is there a real tangible or physical need for that move to happen right now? What I mean by that is you might have difficulty navigating the stairs in your house, or you're finding that you don't want to go through another winter. So is it possible that you could be sold before the winter falls? Yes, if you're priced aggressively and if your house looks better than everybody else and it's marketed properly, you could be in and out before the heavy snowfall. You might be in a position where you're looking to buy something in the $2.5, $3.5, $4.5 million price range. And because we've seen the luxury market get compressed, there are some amazing deals to be had there. But when the stock market picks up again and the real estate market picks up again and the rates come down a little bit more, what are we going to see? That higher end product is going to be the first to rise. It almost always is the case. So ask yourself, is this a financial need? Are you really trying to time the market exactly so to win on the selling side and win on the buying side? If you think so, I'm going to tell you, in every single scenario, it rarely succeeds unless you've got the option to sell now and then buy much later, or the reverse of that, meaning buy now, get a great deal, and sell much later when the market recovers. Most people don't have that option or that financial capability to do it, so market timing is important to get right more than ever right now. The other thing that you want to consider is timing because of financial situation, whether that's a separation, whether that's a divorce, or if there's other pressing financial needs which are putting pressure on your everyday affairs and you need to get out of the property. You want to make sure that you make good decisions, get good advice in the fall before waiting till your bank accounts run dry, or that your financial affairs or your emotional affairs are exhausting you. I've been there. I know you don't want to wait till the very end when you have no options or no resources left and then you're selling out of distress. So again, these are things to think about. Third, is this a downsize? Are you taking the big house and going into the little house? Or are you going from the big house to a condominium? The reality is, again, if you're taking something and you're stepping out of the market and you're going to something smaller, all price ranges have been impacted by this market tone, meaning there are deals to be had in every price range. So although you're selling your home for less than you had hoped and wished, the reality is you'll be downsizing. Hopefully you're putting a substantial amount of money in the bank. Maybe you're getting the mortgage off your back, and maybe you're just going to a smaller space again, which goes back to number two, which was the physical need. So you want to really think about that. If you're downsizing, odds are right now is just as good a time as the spring, because you're going to take the big house and go to the little house and put some money back in the bank, and or start to live out your dreams and start to travel a little bit more than you could before. Lighten up the load. These are just a few things to think about. There's a whole long list or array of reasons why families decide to go to market in the fall. If you are unsure and you just need someone to help you organize your thoughts, That's what we do best. We can listen in, lean in what you need, and provide advice or solutions that help you get to the other side. I'm not saying fall is the best time for every single person, but I do think that you do need a professional realtor to hear what your concerns are, what your needs are, and to help you organize your thoughts and get you through to the other side. So if you're thinking about selling this fall, or you're just unsure and you just need good information or good advice, feel free to give us a call, 647-383-7653, or drop us a note below and we'd be happy to get in touch.